Alright, so we're gonna run it with this Esper Bowmaster Narset Days Undoing Teferi pile with a couple of Sheoldreds. I think it should be kind of sweet. I don't know, 4 Esper Charms is a lot of Esper Charms, but we'll try it out. I'm gonna put in minimal effort and hope for maximum results. Sure, that'll go well. Insta-Q. Dart Dog. This hand's a little sketchy, I'm gonna keep it though. Oh, I will be on this stream for sure. I'll probably do some commentating. Esper Charm in this economy, I know, right? What's up, Vade? How you doing? Yeah, if I scrub out, I'm just gonna be commentating, I think. After, like, well, if Todd and Ross aren't commentating, that might hop on. Maybe for their F&M or something. How is this a bad hand? It's got everything we need. A removal spell, a Snapcaster Mage. What's more to want? Look at that, removal spell on 1. Snapcaster on 2. Little Ambush Viper action. I typed 1 into the in-game chat. Trying to pass priority. Well, I don't think they're going to attack me with Dryad Arbor. But there's always a small possibility that they do, and I'd be more than happy to trade Snapcaster for Dryad Arbor here. Although, maybe I don't, because I can go Snap Pending next turn, so I'll probably just get a Triome. Chat, I fell asleep in my chair last night. I fell asleep like this, and now my neck is killing me. It's so embarrassing. They're playing around my Snapcaster. Unbelievable. I think they're leaving up. Do they have Endurance? They might have Endurance here. What's up, Moons? There's no Triome in this list? Alright. Thought for sure they'd be a Triome. Guess not. Guess not. Solitude. If they Endurance me, I'm gonna be so sad. I only have 3 cards. So I want just to, like, wait for Endurance to come in. And then just, like, make him discard with Esper Charm, maybe? This is a toughie. We're playing a Teferi list this time around. We got it as a donation deck yesterday, so we're starting off with it. I think they have Endurance. I'm not gonna play into their Endurance. God, he's so smart and thin and handsome. It's a lot of basic islands and no basic swamp. I guess I'm getting a Godless Shrine then. Blue, black, white. Target player discards 2. This is my favorite Esper Charm mode. Slither Wisp. Double Chord of Calling. Oh, they're about to be Chord of Calling an ambulance now. Oh, they didn't even target me. I guess I should have let the Endurance resolve, because I do have Snapcaster. So if they target me, then whatever. Yeah, I actually should have let this come into play first and then do all that. So I might, like, Snapcaster Esper Charm. But now, I think I'm probably just gonna go Sheoldred. Shelly go. Part of me wants to Solitude their Dryad Arbor, just so they can't have a Grist. Is that dumb? Chat, is that dumb? Grist would be, like, really bad for me here. It also makes their Chord of Callings worse. Well, if they flash in a Bowmaster here, their Chord of Calling would still be good. Maybe that's dumb. Save the Solitude. Pretty close to hard casting them. Thank God it wasn't a Grist. I'm just gonna Snap Pending Wall of Roots. I could probably try swinging here, but I'm kind of low on life, so maybe I don't. Probably just jump with, like, Young Wolf and they crack back for 1,000,000. I could try it. Probably not too much harm in doing this. Alright, I'm gonna go Snap Pending, take out the Wall of Roots. I don't want him to have Yogg mana. White, blue, done. I gotta update the Patreon in the next couple of days with the 4-color guide. It's been taking me a little bit to, like, figure out a build I'm happy with for 4-color right now. I do like 4 Fables though. 4 Fables has been pretty sweet. I'm hoping to get an update on the Patreon in the next, like, 2 or 3 days. Do have a Grist. Unfortunate. Sack Dryad, Arbor-Kill, Sheoldred. Axe with Endurance. Fine. Yeah, I got kind of destroyed by Scam, which I get it. Alright, this is dope. So now I get to do this, and then Solitude. Take out the Young Wolf, and then take out the Grist. Now, if we Daze Undoing with the Sheoldred, then Daze Undoing ends the turn, so all the Sheoldred triggers go away. We need Teferi, so that way we can plus Teferi, and then Daze Undoing on their turn. If we Daze Undoing on their turn, it doesn't end the turn. It's like kind of a non-bow, but that's okay. Yeah, we just give him 7 cards, so it's not very helpful right now. Yeah, Ley Line of Anticipation. Yagis. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, let's try to gank the Yogg. See what they do. They draw 2 cards, I'll just like Snapcaster Esper Charm, make him discard 2. God, I love him to Torok. I'm still gonna Snapcaster. More mana efficient. Target player discards 2 cards. I choose you, opponent. Gank the Yogg sounds sexual. I believe that's Flank the Yogg. That was a pretty good 2 cards. Strangle S. The fairy, huh? Blue, white, whatever. Bounce. And I could like draw a step Esper Charm, have him discard 2. Alright, Yawgmoth, Yawgmoth, Yawgmoth. Let's take the Rest in Peace. Take out, oops. Rest in Peace. I do want the Dress Downs also. Take out the Snapcasters if we're bringing in the Rest in Peace. Then go add Quicken. Alright, we'll do. A Pewee. What's bad? Dovin's Veto? Probably. The problem with Moonlight against Court of Calling and Eldritch Evolution is that they can still get a Grist, right? Because Grist is a Planeswalker and doesn't ETB as a creature, so it doesn't get exiled. So I think Hallowed Moonlight is typically pretty bad against Court of Calling. I don't know which of these I want. I may take a Singleton Elesh Norn, although Elesh Norn's like pretty weak in our deck. We'll run it. Snapcasters is really bad with Rest in Peace, and I think I'd rather have Rest in Peace in this matchup. This hand's perfect. The Mulligan. Put back an Esper Charm. I like this archetype a lot, but I've always found it to be a little bit weak. Really fun to play. No! Take like Bowmaster here. That's a bannable offense. I yelled at Jeremy for it, don't worry. I saw him at a Discord call after I finished streaming, and I went in there and I yelled at him. Why do we stop playing battles in Modern? They just kind of suck. For lack of a better word. They're just not that good. I don't need you to play an X1. That's not an X1. Yeah, like flipping them is almost never worth it, it turns out. Yeah, they're going to make a lot better battles. I think they played it safe because it's a new mechanic and they don't want a new mechanic breaking some Eternal format, probably. They don't really care about Eternal formats, but they want to play it safe in the new mechanic, which is understandable. They were printed for Standard. You don't want a Yawgmoth? Interesting. They said Yawgmoth? No, thank you. Grist? Yes, please. What's up, Crib Bros? Good afternoon. So get to the Teferi, bounce the Wall of Roots, then attack the Grist here. I'm gonna get our 1 planes. Oh, we have 2 planes. Really should have looked at the mana base for this list. We're flooding. Not great. Yagis. They probably do have a Yag already. Sheoldred. Alright. That's a good one. I don't get the Solitude until next turn, so we'll take out the insect token. Grow our guy past the turn. I want to take it out main phase for quarter calling reasons. Probably just gonna get a Hallowed Fountain. Does that guy have 2 Godless Shrine? I think this deck definitely needed an Esper Charm in it. Probably just an oversight. This is playing a lot of shocks. Not a lot of utility lands. No Otawara, no... This is always so disheartening whenever it happens. There's like 2 Grist tokens. Phyrexian Metamorph, alright. They too have a Bowmaster. So the immediate thing I see with this list is that it needs a mana base rework. Hex me, alright. Guess they don't care about Teferi. Let's get another Godless Shrine, because I'm going to get basic island here, then Solitude Sheoldred. So disheartening whenever Grist makes 2 tokens. You sit there and you're like, how am I ever going to beat that? Yeah, Sheoldred went down a lot. Not very expensive anymore. I guess next turn, they don't minus their Grist on Solitude, I could pick it back up and replay it. I'm going to take a point of damage, though. Actually, I guess they just killed my Bowmaster at that point. I think it's because Rakdos isn't as good in Standard anymore. Probably why it went down. They're going to kill my Solitude. My dude! Who plays Standard on MTGO? You'd be surprised. I just want to kill this Bowmaster. Although, yeah, kill the Bowmaster. I'd like to be able to draw my Esper Charm at some point this game. Elesh Norn is kind of interesting. Guess it's not super interesting. I'll attack the Grist here. See what they do. Like the Wall of Roots, kill it. So I fetch Shock, and then Esper Charm them and draw step. What do they do this turn? Go down to 6. I guess it's probably worth doing, right? I had to tap both my black sources since I went Fatal Push Bowmaster. So I gotta fetch Shock here. Yeah, as long as they don't draw a chord, this is like a fine play. If they draw a chord, we're screwed. The Mega Tweet gives you life. I figured you'd enjoy it. Strangle Guys Passaggio. Is plus. Makes sense. If I can find like a pending, it'd be pretty sweet. It's time to lose our Bowman. It's gonna be real sad when we have to say goodbye to him, but I think we do. If I play Elesh Norn, they minus the wolf and they murder it. Fortunately, it must be done. Got nothing else going on here. I think Sheoldred would probably be my best draw going forward. I'm gonna hold this land also. Yeah, unchecked Grist is very hard to deal with. Sack insect token. They kill Elesh Norn. They can punch me for 3. I go to 2. This is assuming they draw nothing also. If they draw a Strangleroot Geist, I'm dead on the spot. This is kind of rough too, because I can't even really attack Grist unless I top deck something. Save me, Narset. Save me. I need you to find me something good, please. Counterspell. Gotta pass. Can't even really cast this Counterspell either. No Esper Charm is kind of rough here. Maybe they don't see the line of kill us. I have to cast this counterspell. I'm dead if I don't. But they can kill us by sacking the insect token, killing my orc army, and then attacking me for 2 here. You didn't see the line. But they did get 2 more insect tokens. Grist. Esper Charm, Teferi. Rest in peace. I probably have to take the Teferi. Into Sheoldred, maybe? Holy fuck. So you're saying there's a chance? I mean, they kill the Sheoldred. There's a Dryad Arbor also. Maybe they don't see that line either. Dryad Arbor OP. Fuck, Dryad Arbor OP. No! That's sad. Alright. We'll give it up. We almost reduked our way out of this game. Elesh Norn seems like pretty bad against them. I'd probably rather have anything else. Maybe I do take the Singleton Snapcaster in case I don't draw Rest in Peace. But I hate having Snapcaster in my deck. Drew the Rest in Peace. Now, Hallowed Moonlight's not very good against them because if they cord for like 3+, then they can just get a Grist. Or if they Eldritch Evolution, they just get a Grist. Hallowed Moonlight does not stop Grist, so it's not that good. Rest in Peace. Might be better than the 1 snap, but typically it's not very good. I took my Esper Charm. I think I'm just holding up Counterspell here. I'm happy to counter that. Pretty much just going to counter anything at this point. Could have Besage in hand. Plays Dryad Arbor, plays Young Wolf. Rest down. I don't have any Supreme Verdicts in this list. I would like to. I think we probably just play Rest in Peace, hold up Counterspell. I'm gonna fetch now. Hey, Rosemary T, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Do need double black. I want to fetch before they can Quarter Calling at instant speed. So if I go to fetch at the end step, for example, and they Quarter Calling, then I guess I wouldn't fetch at the end step. I would just like untap. Blood Artist. Sure. Need double black for Sheoldred though. That's really good. That's insane. Holy moly. We're gonna pass. The jig's up. Guess I have to Counterspell. Holding up Quarter Calling. I think I'm gonna kill the Blood Artist. I get cord for their own Blood Artist or their own, oh no, I guess they can't cord for their own Bowmaster, they're 1 short. Cord for another 1-drop though. I have Mana Dork, right? Mana Dork. I'm gonna go end step Dress down here. Shuts off their Mana Dorks for a turn. Maybe I can draw into like something decent. That is something decent. Isn't the greatest play if they do have another cord. It should tap Hallowed Fountain. I believe Dryad Arbor does not tap for mana anymore. They got their halfling. Also Solitude their Dryad Arbor, since they're stuck on 2. Might not be terrible. I think I'm gonna do it. They're stuck on 2. Might be able to tempo them out of this game. Roots. I believe it's the secret layer one. I don't know if we draw Solitude every turn for the rest of the game. we're gonna be in good shape. More Wallop Roots. Berry? Just a land. Good news is they still can't cast Yawgmoth. Unless they rip another black source. Even if they do draw Yawgmoth, they only have 3 looks. Metamorph, Solitude. It's pretty good. Yeah, the flavor text is so sad. How much do you cost? You cost 5 now? Yeah, it's a copy, right? So just take out the Wallop Roots here. And I attack them with the Solitude. I'm a person sometimes. Sometimes I feel like a bot, but you know. Can we read it? Lucy had chased every ball, chewed every stick, and rolled in every puddle. She lay down in the sun, content at last. It's so sad. Back with this music. I love playing combo, but want to pick up a fair deck. What do you recommend? What kind of fair decks do you enjoy? Murktide's a pretty good fair deck. The quote-unquote fair deck. It's a tempo deck. Love drawing cards? Murktide might be the deck for you then. He does hit you in the roots. No grist, no grist, no grist. It's a grist. Fuck. Alright, well. Yeah, Jeskai Breach is a good deck for drawing cards also. Let's draw 2 off this Esper Charm. Destroy target enchantment. Pop my... What? That just target... I thought I clicked draw 2 cards. Oh, it doesn't target. Oh my god. I thought I clicked draw 2. Oops. Meant to draw 2. Well, I thought I clicked draw 2. Oh my god. I forgot I didn't target. Okay? I don't play with Esper Charm very often. I remember that happened in the tournament one time. Somebody with Esper Charm targeting myself, and they called a judge, and they were like, does that mean they have to discard 2? And the judge was like, yeah. That's on me, chat. That's on me. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I swear I clicked draw 2. I think I saw target player and I was like, draw 2. It was Cedric Phillips. I'm gonna lose now. Oh, this is so sad. Would have drawn in the Bowmaster. That's so tilting. Nope, we're gonna target them. And Teferi's still a good draw. Because I still have some outs like Sheoldred. Well, that goes to show you how much Esper Charm I play with. Absolutely fucking 0. Yeah, let's leave this in my hand. I need a Sheoldred. Sheoldred would be pretty good here. On the bright side, we're dying very slowly. Puts him to 1. I get it, chat. I get it. I should have been 2 cards deeper, okay? I get it. Board for 2. Well, of course I clicked the discard option. Why else would I have discard if I didn't click the discard option? I meant to click the draw option. one shitty Snapcaster Mage. Sheoldred. Okay. We're dead. We're dead. Need to draw an orc here. Narset. Finds me. Teferi. Bounce. I guess that keeps me in the game, right? I can't pending for 4. Interessante. Turn player priority. Their trigger goes on the stack first. Mine goes second. Mine resolves first. So you're saying there's a chance? No, I haven't revisited the blue-black reanimator list yet. And we have a Teferi out too. They might kill our Teferi here. I'm going to save Teferi if possible. To make sure they have no upkeep shenanigans. Probably not today, maybe. Alright, looks like we're going to win this game. Even though I -3'd myself. What an L. What an L. Could also just Teferi bounce, but doesn't matter. They die here. Why didn't I play Teferi? I don't need to. They're dead. Didn't he draw a card at instant speed to answer to your Sheoldred with his Canopy land? Because he still dies. Triggers still happen the same way. Dies anyways. Guess we'll keep this hand. Not gonna be happy about it. Also, they can't cast anything at instant speed because of Teferi. So, few reasons why that doesn't work. Looks like it's Amulet Titan. And it's Garbro against Amulet Titan. It is indeed Amulet Titan. Draw one on the stack. My Sheoldred triggers again? Confused by what you're asking. Oh, when... No, they were tapped out. They had a fetch land, and they were at 1, right? They had a fetch land and the pain land. So they couldn't have drawn. Because then they would have had to fetch, and then they'd die. So they were screwed. Yeah, sorry, I was confused about what you were asking. How much mana are they making? 100 million? I'm gonna concede to a Titan. Good enough for me. We're so far behind that even if they do end up messing up, we're gonna die. The rest, please. Thank you for the Prime. Or sorry, the tier 1. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bowmasters seem really bad in this matchup. Probably just take them all out, right? Elesh Norn's dress downs are gonna be good. I don't think anything else really does anything. I could bring in a Chalice on 0 for the Pact. But I don't know if I want more than just like 1. Dovin's Veto is also pretty bad, though. Maybe just take 3 Chalices and cut 3 Vetoes. Or I could do this. Let's do that. Yeah, Elesh Norn's pretty good against Titan. Maybe the Dovin's Vetoes are fine on the play, because I can maybe snipe a turn 2 Amulet. This mana base is so bad. Really gotta rework it. Hey, Magic Dad. Adam. Ugh. Thanks for gifting out a sub to Eagle Fan. Appreciate it. Back 1-1. Opponent said, these mulligans are really killing you, huh? And I was like, well, when the mana base is as good as this one, sometimes you gotta mulligan a lot. I think it's just pending here. Leaving up counter magic instead of just like casting pending. I know where I want to be. Play your stronghold on a pass. Amulet? I guess I could have popped. Maybe I was supposed to pop Urza Saga. Probably should have done that. I kind of forgot I could do that. I am so not an Esper Charm gamer. But also I'm thinking I might just have to draw 2 here. We'll click the right mode this time. It's tall order. Draw 2. Let's go. Surely I won't mess this up this time. Just hold up Counterspell. My opponent said Esper Charm in 2023 is wild, and I said, don't worry, I already made myself discard 2 with it. A lot of grazing. Transmute. Don't get Cavern of Souls, please. Please, no cavern. I'm gonna die to a cavern. Oh, it's a cavern. Okay. Well. I love the attack here. I don't love that we're dead, though. Bounce their amulet. We're gonna have to counter that. What else are we countering, right? We're definitely not countering the Titan itself. That's for sure. The 4th counterspell. That'll go great with the other 2. We're so dead. Well, I guess I could Esper Charm them and make them discard 2. And hope to fade Titan for the rest of eternity. That's a plan, I guess. Make them draw 2. Target player discards 2 cards. They had 2 lands in hand. Here's a Saga. Good. Now I don't have Snap Esper Charm to deal with that. Chendo! Thank you so much for the sub, Chendo. Hope you're doing well as well. Gotta send a message back. Yeah, my schedule's not very EU friendly anymore. Except for on like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But hope you're doing well nonetheless, Chendo. And I appreciate the 11 months. Now they're gonna get frisky. +2. You're from the EU, keep on the schedule. You up at like midnight all the time, Nafar? Yeah, it's EU friendly if you're on like the night shift, which I guess is like a lot of Magic players are degen and stay up all night, so it works out. I Chalice on 6 yet. They could cast it through it anyways. I don't ever win this game, chat. Yeah, we need more Lingering Souls. We don't have a clock. I might have been able to win this game if I didn't snap Esper Charm. I saved it for the Urza Saga instead. Yeah, I plus Teferi. That's the first thing I did. So I'll take 10. This is Bob. Silent Hill. Very good song. Wait till 4 a.m. But the nighttime you're on friends with Discord. You're with friends on Discord, rather. Teferi, me. Make myself discard. Snap pending. Because if I snap pending, I can stay alive. I'll be at 1. Target player draws 2. Come on, Dingo, read the card. So I have to jump and go to 1. 1 a.m. start. Jeez. That is definitely a night shift. Save me, Narset. Explosives. Explosives is so close to being able to save me. They still have that construct around. Explosives on 1. Yeah, I need both here. If I had both, then I would still die, though. Maybe they target this with the construct, and I can pending at instant speed. Titan. Actually better for them to not Titan here. I guess if I can Titan and haste it, then I'm dead. I don't have enough mana for both. We're just super dead. Yep, Titan. I take this as karma for winning last match still. Alright. Dovin's Veto. I'm probably gonna put back Snapcaster. Yeah, let's put back Snapcaster. Fetch up Island next. GG Pancake. Cavern of Souls made me so sad. I had 3 counterspells in my hand. Otherworldly. I think it's Dredge. Either way, I'm probably not going to counter that. Oh, it's Reanimator. Path to Exile is unfortunately a relic of the past. Prismatic Ending, Leyline Binding, Solitude all just usurped it. Better cards got printed. Alright, we're going to have to counter this, and then we're going to have to probably counter a second one. If they untap. I like how we're Spell Pierce immune to, randomly. So I'm not going to tap out for Sheoldred here. Once we can have Counterspell plus Sheoldred, I'll consider it. Kind of interesting that they're playing Otherworldly. I don't know if that's better than, like, Mending or Tainted Indulgence. Doesn't seem as good. I guess the flashback's pretty nice, though. Blue. Basically Ponder. Solitude. Sure. Solitude Ephemerate. Mayhaps. Yep. That's fine, too. I'm just playing the better Fairy Mastermind, which is just Orcish Bowmasters. Fairy Mastermind actually got done so dirty. They just printed like a strictly better version so soon after that card came out. Esper Charm. Tell DT that Yogg sucks so hard you can make yourself discard 2 and still win. Mr. Skittles, I'm glad you're here to witness that. Witness all of my tomfoolery. Yep, I'll be at the Apex Invitational in the month. Yeah, but I'm sure they had like power requirements, right? They're like, oh, this card can't be this powerful. You gotta tone it down a notch. Then they printed like a strictly better version of it so much sooner. It's in Caldwell, Ohio. Grief. What I could do, it's kind of bad though. Yeah, what do you think I'd do here? Kind of want to make him discard 2. I just draw 2. What do you think? Yeah, just draw 2, hope for counterspell. Might be better. I'm gonna take my Solitude, right? I'm fine with this. I'm gonna flash in the Bowmaster, but I'm gonna let them pick what they want to discard. I'm not gonna pitch the Solitude. If I pitch the Solitude, then they could just like take my Teferi, right? Probably still gonna take the Teferi. Teferi's pretty good against them. I don't want them taking this Bowmaster though. Well, you could play Fairy Mastermind and Bowmaster, although I'm not sure you need to necessarily. It's a lot of that type of effect. I took the Dovin's Veto. I'll start by making him discard 2. Then probably bounce my own Bowmaster. Or use Vengeance, Force, and Negation. Another Teferi. I send both at Teferi, right? Or they just send Grief at Teferi, Solitude at me. It's probably smarter, right? Yeah. I'm not blocking anyways. Gross. I guess I could have Solitude that in response. My Bowmaster. Would have been left with a Bowmaster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just Tef plus. Pass. Could have also played Solitude to Fairy minus on the Solitude, picked it back up. I'm kind of planning to do that next turn. I'm gonna rebound here. Maybe I should have just done that. Just main phase the Solitude, pick it back up. They send both at Teferi. I'm gonna Solitude the Grief and then jump and then pick it back up. Well, now I don't have to jump. Works out. Very so good. Getting closer to 10 mana. Almost double Solitude time. Ugh. What did you get? Oh, pretty good. I don't know if I'm beating this. That's a lot of card advantage. At least they can't ephemerate it. That's the only plus side of this. If they could also ephemerate it, then we'd just be super dead. We got ephemerate, Solitude, Swamp. Me and me. Oh, no ephemerate. Do you have the Dimir 4 in this deck? The what? What now? Deck for 1. Oh, the Dimir Fact or Fiction. Soren's Ransom? No, not in this list. 5 mana. Not Solitude mana. They don't have double white. Now it's Solitude mana. I think the Soren's Ransom card's pretty good. It's decent. That's for sure. Solitude, your Solitude. Classic Modern. What's up, hey buddy? Hey buddy. Right, they're 11 cards deeper, but I'm not sure how many of them matter in their hand. They're down to 1 Goryo's left. They could hardcast a Troxa. They have 1 more land. Slowest Solitude beatdown of all time. I just think I flash it back in here. Why not? Put pressure on him. Still game 1. Frank, you were the one that donated me, like, no win con control, weren't you? Saw the 4-color mirror yesterday in paper. It's a lot of shuffling in that mirror. Solitude. It had a subtlety in it. A single subtlety. No, stop saying I'm going to target myself with Esper Charm. Draw 2. See, chat? Sometimes I have some competence. I don't think I want to Daze Undoing here. I could. Doesn't seem very great, though. Not yet, anyways. I might kill them. If they have nothing else, we'll probably do it at end step here, and then we'll kill them with it. We're going to do the thing. Ooh, it's happening. I have 7 cards. And 7 damage. I was gonna snap Daze Undoing. Ooh, opponent, come back. Snap Daze Undoing. So rude. Doesn't even let me snap Daze Undoing. Gotta cut 2 cards. Why would they concede there? They're dead on board. Each Bowmaster trigger is 2 damage, essentially. Because I get to smack them. Maybe Veto's like kinda eh. I think I want all the Hallowed Moonlights though. They seem decent. Grab one of each of these. Come back. I want to snap Daze Undoing. I will say, Mr. Skittles, this mana base needs some work. Definitely needs an Esper Charm or 2. Yeah, we're being punished for our Narsets. Precisely. Maybe they're playing Otherworldly to play around Bowmaster. I hadn't even considered that. Hardwood wasted. Yeah. Maybe some Otawara. Maybe a Gaia Reach or a Narset. I haven't really done anything. Just gonna flash in the Bowmaster, start attacking him. Alright, 11. In Grief, Goryo's Vengeance. And the Marsh Flats, so they binned all 3 cards here. They're not happy with what they were seeing. Ending. I don't think I keep this alive, maybe. They don't have an Atrox in the graveyard, and this is dealing a lot of damage to them if they have like Tainted Indulgence or something. I think we keep it around. I'm also stuck on lands here. We might be able to out-tempo them here. Maybe I Narset. Narset might be really good against them if they're trying to kill Bowmaster already. Let's Narset. Tef Bounce, maybe. Tef Bounce is another good line. Force pitching Otherworldly. Pretty sure their hand is Tainted Indulgence. So I think it makes sense to be. Pending for the Bowmaster. Top deck another Bowmaster anyways. Scoobs! What's up, Scoob? What a cover. It does feel like a ring deck, I agree. I like Tainted Indulgence in response here. Oh, nope. Guess not. Why doesn't it say target player draws 2? I could kill them here. Oh, that sucks. Wish I could kill them here. And they scooped. Apparently you don't need win conditions when you have Bowmaster. Bowmaster and them fetching and shocking. It's just good enough. Sketchy mana. It's gotta be a keep. I can't pending on one. That's why we're teammates. Top deck Hallowed Fountain. Best draw. Okay. Looks like they're Death Shadow. No companion though. So maybe they're playing Murktide. I don't know. If they're playing Murktide, they probably don't have Blood Crypt in their fetch list. I don't know. Maybe they have one. You have strong opinions on Leyline and Scam at the moment. I guess my question is like, what matchup do you want it for? The Living End matchup was already good. The Murktide matchup got way better with Bowmaster in the main deck. So I don't even think you need it. That's my opinion on it right now. I just don't think you need it. Shadow of Doubt? Oh, Bowmaster. The Mirror, it's okay in the Mirror. But it doesn't give you that big of an edge, because sometimes you'll draw it late game instead of drawing a piece of action. Whereas, like, if you play a card like Nile Spellbomb, then you could just cycle it. I think Spellbomb is the move. I like Spellbomb quite a bit right now. They're playing Red-Black Shadow? No verdicts in the 75. Goblin and Lore. Absolutely fucking not. I think I'm playing Narset next turn also. Might Burning Inquiry me. I think they would have done it last turn if they have Burning Inquiry. It might be on Grixis Waste not. Interesting. I did not discard anything particularly good. I think this might be like a pending type of turn. Maybe it's a pending Teferi type of turn. I think it's probably just pending. I have 2 cards in hand. It could have been an Esper Charm pending type of turn also. Actually, I probably should have done Esper Charm pending. Probably would have been better, right? Have them discard the last 2 cards and then take out the DRC. Nashville's a good one. They might not have anything super relevant in hand. Might just be a bunch of lightning bolts. It is just a stack of lightning bolts. Alright, let's make him discard 2. It's my favorite mode on Esper Charm, especially when I cast it on myself. Kind of a nombo, a little bit. Had all 4 lightning bolts. And an Underworld Breach. I don't draw another one of those. Dothy. I'm gonna counter the Dothy on its way back down. Yeah, I think if Narset's out and being good with Days Undoing, then you don't really need to worry about having Bowmaster active. Beat Googly Moogly, that's so gone. I could let them, like, resolve it and then Bowmaster kill it. But I think we have an abundance of resources right now. Are they just dead, actually? Go Bowmaster Days Undoing. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Almost. I would need to find a removal spell for... I guess I could just remove their entire board, though. It doesn't end the turn if I cast it at instant speed. I guess we just do it and kill their board, right? It's the content play. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Content? Oh, they are just dead. I forgot that It actually shuffles their graveyard, so it kills their DRC. That's funny. Very funny. Rest in Peace seems Gucci. Chalice on one seems pretty good against them too. I don't know how many Dovin's vetoes I want. Also don't want Snapcaster from bringing in Rest in Peace. Taking explosives and maybe a veto. Yeah, 4 Moonlight. Sometimes you gotta hate on the Cascade matchup. I don't want push because I'm bringing in Chalice on one. So I don't really want push. Push is good though. I just can't afford to be having him rot in my hand, I don't think. It's a very funny kill. Doesn't take too much setup either. Holding up. Where's the ring at? No ring in this list. So this is actually going better than I expected. 2-1 up a game. And finally, a control deck without the classic modern staple, the One Ring. Yeah, check out the ring over at www.theoneringssucks.com. If you want to find out more information about the ring and why it's not in this list. Well, my hand got more interesting. I did not order my Bowmasters in paper. I'm Bowmasterless. To order stuff for Pioneer Lotus Field though. That's what I do need to do. Imagine not sending that to me. I send you a funny Snapchat, Jeremy, and you can't even reciprocate one? What kind of friend are you? Yep. Probably have a removal spell here. I just can't resist the value. It's a funny Snapchat. Thought theme. Bowmaster. Bowmaster your Bowmaster. Unfortunate. Bolt. Burning Inquiry? Come on. Not like this. Oh, it... Oh. Sadness. So much sadness. Okay, well, I got some options. None of them are good. I guess the best thing I could do is just Bowmaster your Bowmaster, chump block with my token, set it for Sheoldred. The other option was like Shock, Esper Charm, make them discard, but I'm taking too much damage if I do that. Taking all of the damage. EE on 2. No Time Warps in this list. They just bin a Seasoned Pyro. They did just bin a Seasoned Pyro. 4 mana, kill your 1/1. Paste it. Die. What happened to Middle Earth? I don't wonder if I'm even supposed to block here. They attack with both. They did not attack with both. Yes, I would love to gain 2 life. Just pass here. Up EE. Esper Charm reads draw 2, gain 4 life. And I have a counterspell backup. Either Dovin's Veto or Counterspell. Seems good. Discard 2 cards and hang my head in shame. I'm never gonna live that down now. Thanks, chat. How to find this deck? It was a donation deck. Courtesy of Mr. Skittles. It's a sweet deck, though. Even better that we won the match. I'm not doing a big think. Goblin lore. What? You're gonna die. Alright. Opponent chooses to die. You're literally gonna die. Opponent, don't do it. No! No, opponent! Surgical your bowmaster. I'll allow it. Why is that in their deck? Well, Jeremy, they only have to win the counter war once. And once they win the counter war once, I can't win the game anymore. That's why. Yeah, sneak attack. Alright, let's do prediction chat. We'll be 4-1 with Esper Pile. Esper Pile. Don't keep the one lander, dingo. Don't keep the one lander, dingo. Alright. I guess this is acceptable. Not happy about it. Maybe I can just daze undoing and like take a new hand. You believe in us? Well, we did mulligan to 5, so me too. Counterspell planes, baby. Did somebody lie to me about days undoing? What does that mean? How did somebody lie to me? It does work with Sheoldred and Bowmaster if you have a Teferi out. Because if you cast it on their turn, it doesn't end the turn. Which has come up like 2 or 3 times so far. Spent 12k on me winning this. I'll owe 7 for your 12k points. I'm casting this Days Undoing. If they don't take it, I'm casting it on 3. Just kidding, I'm never gonna hit my 3rd land drop. 24 lands in my deck. Pause jam. Spent 50k. Jeez. Got some wealthy gamblers in chat. Teferi would be insane, but I don't think we're gonna get a Teferi. I was gonna cast Days Undoing when I untap here. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Days Undoing. I don't know if I'm gonna get another opportunity to do it. Or I could hold up counter. Or I could do the content play. Or right now with Titan, sick. As long as they don't force me. I mean, our hand got significantly worse, but let's fucking go. My hand is terrible. I really was just hoping to wheel into a Teferi. Or some counter magic. That's fine too. What's the best non-chocolate candy? They all suck. How about that? I might just like recast Grief here. I'm gonna have to go with Sour Skittles. Final answer. Although the problem with Sour Skittles is that they just destroy your tongue. Your tongue just starts bleeding after you eat like half a box. Getcha. Haribo gummy bears. Look. I don't recommend eating too many of the sugar-free ones. You'll not be happy. Alright, can you just please not have a Cascader? I'd really appreciate it if you just didn't have a Cascader. One time for the one time. That's cool. And my hand got so much worse after that wheel. Chalice, Moonlight, rest in peace. Out removal, out removal, out removal, out Snapcaster Mage. I guess I'll leave a Solitude in. The wrong gummy bears will make you see demons. Yeah, can't argue with that. I feel like we have a pretty good sideboard for this matchup. It's kind of absurd, right? So much hatred. Skittles make your mouth taste like vomit. If you like eat all the flavors at once, I agree. Snapcaster, no Flame of Venor, we're not in those colors. Maybe we need a Grixis Snapcaster Flame of Venor Orcish Bowmaster deck. What's a fire? Half, by the way. Jeremy, what's your favorite non-chocolate candy so I can judge you? Honest mulliganing. Sour Patch Kids? Yeah, that's fair. Sweetener and sugar-free gummies is a laxative. I agree, it is a laxative. Speaking of a laxative, Doomwake, thank you for the raid. I don't know what that had to do with a laxative, but thank you so much, Doomwake. Relaxative dingo. What do they even take here? Hallowed Moonlight? Dovin's Veto? Probably Dovin's Veto, right? Doomwake found you, hide him. It's not safe here. Imagine arriving from a raid directly in the laxative chat. You don't have to imagine it. You just experienced it. You're welcome. That's fine. You can do that. Nafar. 3 Thoughtseize is plenty in this game. I just like 4. Without Commandeer? Yeah, without Commandeer, sorry. Well, the Charm's been playing good, except for that one time I made myself discard 2. Other than that, they've been pretty decent. Cycle? Mountain Cycle. If Doomwake saw me play Esper Charm earlier, he wouldn't have raided me. Well, Doomwake just doesn't understand. Speaking of Doomwake not understanding, there's the Esper Charm. I am just playing Narset here, though. I lose if they have specifically Force for my Chalice into Living End. But if they do that, I deserve to lose. Second Chalice. I would take Dovin's Veto. The old Narset Bowmaster combo. Look, it just makes them have to cycle on my turn. And grow my Bowmaster at the end step. It's time to cast 2 Chalices. Just looking for Teferi here. Cycle. Bob. Another Hallowed Moonlight. Oh, something tells me I'm not losing this game. Yep. Sounds about right. I think we just run it back. Our sideboard is absolutely stacked for this matchup. Quad hate piece, okay. Yeah, I think we need more as well. Yep, no ways of dealing with a resolve 4/4. But hey, as long as they don't do that, we'll be fine. In theory, you could have cast a second Chalice for 1, for example, and somewhat remove its counter for the double Chalice Dreams. You could. Sure. Teferi, and we have a Solitude. Oh, that's an EE. Sorry. I have what DT would call weeby arts. So it's hard to tell the difference between some of my cards sometimes. Chalice for 10. I think it would be Chalice for 8, right? Well, I mean, it's turn 2 Rest in Peace and the turn 3 Teferi, so as long as they don't grief me, I'm keeping it. Ugly Arts. They griefed me. It's over. They're taking my Rest in Peace. Yeah, it flies. How doomed? We need them to stumble. If they don't stumble, this Teferi is going to be too slow. Or we need to find a Chalice on top. Convenient. Fade around grief. Force. Yep. Alright, well, they could still kill us. What's up, guy? Kumi. How's Diablo? Need him not to have 3rd land plus Cascader here. Can I get a Dovin's Veto off the top? Maybe a Hallowed Moonlight? Either or. Second Bowmaster. Unfortunate. Just rip a rip. Rip it or rip it. I had 2 pieces of hate and they had an answer for both. So if they have land Cascader, I am dead. But I cannot play around it, so. Doesn't seem like they have it. Question is, do I leave up Counterspell or do I just jam Teferi? I feel like if they had the outburst, they would have done it my end step there. I think now is probably the perfect time just to like jam a Teferi. Tech. Eddie Theft. I won 1. Okay. I'm just gonna take this up. We're safe? Are we home free? Upkeep Days Undoing? They are dead to it. 14. They're just dead to it, right? Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's 14 points of damage, plus 15. As long as they don't have, like, Otawara. We're not gonna do it in their upkeep. We're gonna do it at their end step. Ooh, I guess I can just bounce that anyways. Die, 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 and die. Look at this absolutely stacked hand that we got, by the way. And die. How to fix the mana base? I'll talk a little bit about it. Nice. Deck's so good you can Esper Charm yourself and still win. Alright, so how would I fix the mana base? I would definitely cut the second Godless Shrine. I would cut an island and a plains. I'd play a singleton swamp probably. I don't think you need to play double plains in this list. But I think a basic swamp would be pretty helpful. I would play an Esper Triome in here, and I would probably play like a Gaia Reach Sanitarium and an Otawara in their place. Fix at least that. I don't know if you need like Hallowed Fountain, Watery Grave ×3. You could probably play like a Mystic Gate in here or something just to fix for double blue. Yeah, Mystic Gate's probably pretty good. And they could find like one more utility land in here. Maybe Hall the Storm Giants. Maybe, I don't even know. Celestial Colonnade? No. Celestial Colonnade is just bad. I don't think you need double planes. Like, are you really going to cast Solitude through Blood Moon? Probably Hall the Storm Giants, but I think I like those 4 lands.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.